we've been talking about this transformation or change process into the new paradigm, but there's also individual process that we all go through, like puberty and menopause. I have a particular interest in menopause. Now, I know all of these transformations are also part of our support of growing, and I would like you, can you say something more about it, please?
About menopause in general. Yeah, okay. I've talked a lot about menopause because it's misunderstood and undervalued. It's potentially the most productive time when in a female form, because what happens in the body, of course, is that you get a different balance of hormones. You get more male hormones, and basically you stop being an individual meant for reproduction. Because, you know, the first part of a woman's life is of course, biologically about reproduction. Other things as well, of course, but reproduction is definitely a big part of it. So, as part of that, the female process will very often be about family, the people around you, and self-suppression for a lot of women, because traditionally women have been taught to sacrifice themselves, you know, for their husband or for their family or for like everybody else but themselves. Now, menopause is wonderful because it releases potential. Women are kind of like off duty as like reproductive units. And also with more male hormones, it means that they can be focused on themselves and their own journey. And this is what happens with a lot of women, is this is when they become the leaders. In different cultures, very often when women hit menopause, that's when they become the matriarchs. That's when they become the leaders, the head. Because women naturally have a stronger sense of grounding, a presence, and they understand the family, and you know, and they have all that integrity. And now they also have the more kind of masculine energy of leadership. So, in many ways, one could say that a menopausal woman is the perfect specimen of a human being, because at that phase, a woman may balance female and male sides, the masculine and feminine energies, and understand not only how to negotiate, but how to express both energies and find that balance. And this is why in many cultures, like grown women have been valued, and they've been the natural head of the family. So I think it's important that we celebrate menopause. It's interesting in this society because it's all about youth. It's being young and sexy, you know, and it's like, come on, you know. It's only when we get older that we get closer to who we are, get closer to our own journey, that we get to understand it, that we may find a deeper sense of purpose, and that we understand our mission in life. And I must say, like for women, it may also be a great sense of relief to feel that they don't have to comply with that expectation of sexiness and sexual availability, so they can be themselves and focus on their own journey. But again, the increase of male hormones help, because it means that in the brain, the woman will feel more, it's more natural to make her own decisions and do her own thing. So in that phase also, because most women experience the victim consciousness. Women are experts when it comes to both complaining and feeling sorry for themselves at the same time as they sacrifice themselves. So it's that whole complex. But through menopause, it's easier for women to grow out of that and take charge to become the leader in one's own life. And that can inspire a woman to be more productive spiritually. And really take the spiritual leadership in one's own process and not have all that kind of foggy excuses. All those excuses that women make up, as we also discussed yesterday. So it's just the most wonderful, wonderful phase of the female experience. And I would say if you're a young woman, look forward to it. Because life is not about being sexy and reproductive. It's about being you and connecting to your journey and feeling that you are who you are and coming more into your own. And feeling that this is my incarnation and this is my journey. And for most women, that starts during menopause and it gets stronger. That's the potential. And especially today, where there's never been more spiritual potential on the planet than right now, women can use this phase to really reevaluate one's whole lifetime and kind of almost repurpose one's life and change direction and stop doing everything you think you should be doing or could be doing, let go of all of that guilt and really focus on your own journey. So there is great spiritual potential in menopause. So grab it, use it and assist yourself to let go of that first phase and that kind of guilt and sense of sacrifice.